Well, hello there. This is Mark Baird in Miami, Florida. And today what I'd like to cover in this video is generating leads or finding leads in your network marketing business. Now, I have to tell you that one of the big challenges that a lot of people in the network marketing industry have is finding people to talk to, finding leads. And of course, leads are the lifeblood of just about any marketing or sales business, and even more so in network marketing. And so let's talk a minute about some of the different areas that you can generate leads from. I'm going to cover traditional markets first, and I'm going to kind of hit the high points of a lot of these because we have limited time here today. And then I'm going to go over some online strategies. So I've been in network marketing for well over 20 years, so I've used a lot of the old school traditional approaches very effectively, and today I use a lot of online approaches, which I frankly think are a little bit easier. But Center of Influence, COI, this is a traditional in network marketing. And I believe that all lead generation approaches work in network marketing, but some of them work a lot better than others. And so more market center of influence, I think it's worthwhile for everybody to put together that warm list and go through it, because you never can tell. There could be some gold in there. And at a minimum, you want to let people that give a little bit of background on what you're doing, because if they're interested at some future point, hey, you sure want them to be your prospect rather than somebody else's downline. Referrals, of course, very traditional. Newspapers, I've used newspapers in the past very effectively. Not quite as successful today because most of the stuff has moved online. If you're going to do advertising, I recommend you do it online. Career Builder, Hot Jobs, and Monster are all resume database portals where people go today when they're looking. And actually, Monster used to be really good. I don't believe they're as good anymore. I've used them extensively. Hot Jobs, not as good, even though they swear they are. Career Builder actually is the best place for you to probably place an online ad. And if you go through their business opportunity section, it's only about 50% of what it normally would cost you. Usually it's $400. Through the business op section, it's about $225 for a 30-day ad. Much better deal. Resume data bank mining. This is an approach I don't have time to cover the detail on, but it's basically where you buy access to the resume databases for these same portals. You go in, do a quick search, find people who have a sales background, and actually give them a call and, hey, shake them down, see if they're interested in taking a look outside the box for an opportunity. That can be really good if you're good at direct calling. Voice broadcasting. This is something I've used very successfully over the last couple years, and it works extremely well, but there's a specific procedure you have to, of course, follow when you're going through it. And there's a way to actually target specifically people who are active MLMers and doing this. So voice broadcasting can be quite good, actually. Calling opportunity seeker list. I know a lot of people do this. This is a staple in the industry. Don't do it. Business opportunity seeker list. I don't care whether double opt-in, phone surveyed, 8 questions surveyed. 90% of those people have been incentivized by way of little $20 Home Depot cards to go around the internet filling out surveys. Don't waste your time calling these people. Infomercial marketing. Actually, if you want to put together a little infomercial, sounds like a big ticket deal, but you can actually go out, target in with some of the cable companies who can specifically target even a neighborhood. It's very cost effective. You can get together with some people in your company, 4 or 5 of your team members, put together a little quick PowerPoint presentation or something, slap it on early morning on Comcast. Incredible. Go check it out. Trade shows. It's a great area to find salespeople. You can actually go to just about any trade show in existence. I don't care what it's for. Telecommunications seminar. Walk in with a whole bunch of business cards, walk around and shake hands and say, hey, Bob, you know what? You really impressed me. You come across real well. You're a sharp salespeople. Sharp salesperson. Give me your business card. I'd like to follow up with you later. Then later on, you call them about a week and a half, 2 weeks after that and say, hey, people like you in our industry are making a lot of money. You open to looking at something outside the box. Those are great. Fishbowl prospecting, that's where you set up one of those little free lunch drawings in conjunction with the restaurant, get a whole bunch of business people's cards, put them in there. Public speaker approach. If you've done a bunch of presentations, you're getting a little polished in network marketing, you might want to consider this. You can join the National Speakers Association or your local state version of it, and then get included in a book to go out and speak to all the Kiwanis and all the service organizations. They're always looking for speakers. Here's a couple good approaches. I've done this in the past, and I tell you what, you meet a lot of good business people. Come traditional approaches again, magnetic car signs, stake signs, flyers. Stake signs were just flooded all over the place during the real estate boom. They've disappeared. Could be a good market again with an 800 number and a sizzle message. Flyers, I wouldn't waste my time on the flyers. Radio talk show approach, that's doing the same thing as the public speaker approach, but with some of the small radio shows, talk shows. You can get on those very easily. Flash bill marketing, I love it. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about that. And then the staple, walking and talking, situational marketing. Walking and talking, most people don't do it consistently as a business tool. You got to set some goals, set your target at least 2 people a day for a year. The numbers, if you run through it and do it as a business, you should be able to pick up several reps a year just doing a good walking and talking approach. Flash bill marketing, kind of love this. These are these little things that are actually a business card on inexpensive paper. They're folded over. They look just like a folded $50 or $100 bill. Have an opportunity message on the inside. Wait, you could be walking past a fortune. Call, recorded message. I have seen people chase these across the parking lot at a full gallop. They are just fun and they work. You can find these online. There's a number of companies that print these up. Target markets online. I love online marketing because it's where the volume is. It used to be in newspapers years ago. It's online now. If you're going to do the online marketing approach, which I believe is the future of where MLM lead generation is heading, you got to use an online sales funnel lead capture system. Now, you don't have to build it yourself. There are several really good out-of-the-box solutions out there, and they incorporate a YouTube video to where you can brand yourself right on the front of the page, and then a capture with the email autoresponder right on the page. And then they have email autoresponders, usually already pre-written, that go out and drip on your prospects. Definitely what you want to use for online. Online, social media, you want to use the free approaches, or what they call Web 2.0 properties. Facebook marketing, Twitter marketing, MySpace marketing. Twitter is exceptional. I know people that have followings on Twitter of 30, 40, 50,000 followers. That is a list of people that you specifically design who are going to be interested in what you're marketing. Twitter is incredible. Facebook, you can develop at least 10 to 12 leads a day from a good Facebook marketing campaign. More on this stuff later on in another video. MySpace marketing. Blog marketing. Blog marketing is kind of the hub of everything you're going to be doing online. There are some good approaches with that. Article marketing. I know people that use article marketing, totally free procedure, and generate over 50 leads a day doing article marketing. These are powerful approaches. And then the 800-pound gorilla of the online world, PPC, Google AdWords. I'm a big believer in this. I know a lot of people want to go out there and do free lead generation if they do online strategies. I'm a believer in setting up a little bit of an advertising budget and going for it, because you know what? The great part about PPC, it's not expensive. My PPC cost me 28 to 32 cents a click, and but you can have leads today. That's what's great about it. It's instantaneous. And list builder programs, which we'll cover in another video, are actually companies that put together opt-in lists of people who have subscribed to a service that they market on the internet, and then you can kind of rent their list and send out emails to people. And so these are actually extremely good lists. They only cost you a couple $100 a year, and you can send out 3,000 emails to their internal list every 3 days for like $200 for a year. Cheap advertising. Once again, we've just been able to hit the high points. Look at some of my additional videos on the YouTube channel or wherever you're viewing this for some of my other training strategies. Or go to my blog, askmarkbarrett.com. That's AskMarkBarrett. Or my training blog, markbarrettmarketing.com. Or check out my YouTube channel at Ask Mark Barrett. I hope this information's been useful for you. A lot of good strategies out there to be able to generate leads for your MLM business. There should be no shortage of leads in your life. Remember, always use 2 to 3 approaches. Don't become a junkie of just one approach. Use multiple approaches. I always like 3. And that will flood you with enough leads as you build that up and fill your pipeline. And nobody can keep you from your success in network marketing if you do it properly. Once again, if you like this video, if it was helpful for you, please be sure to vote down below. Give me a little gold star and say, hey, Mark, I liked it. Or if you didn't like it, just say, hey, this is old stuff. I didn't like it. I would appreciate your comments. Anyway, to the next video. Thanks.